Hey, what's poppin', everybody? Nearly had it, man, and I mean nearly we missed it by half the point. Yesterday, our two slip of Anthony Edwards and Joel Embiid nearly gets it done for us. Anthony Edwards, despite having only a 9-point first half, explodes in the third quarter for like, I think 9 points or something in the third quarter. And then right there at the end almost hits the over for us, but instead D'Angelo Russell ended up going ballistic in the fourth quarter. He hit like 4 3-pointers and then got a bunch of late free throws. And thankfully Anthony Edwards did end up staying under. He did go under by the hook there, under 23.5 points. But Joel Embiid comes up just short for us. We needed him to get 30. If you guys got him, most of you guys probably got him at 32.5. I ended up getting him at 33. Either way, we needed him to get to 33 points, and he got to 32 there. Late in the game, D'Anthony Melton and James Harden kind of took the free throws that probably should have been Embiid. I can't help but think also at the 4:27 mark of the first quarter, Joel blew a gimme. He blew like an easy wide open layup. He just missed it, and that was the difference, man. Really thought that one was going to connect yesterday. That one, but it was a great play. You know, both guys did exactly what they were supposed to do. Just Embiid fell a bucket short. So that being said, guys, we got 2 plays today. Most likely 3. I really want to play something in that Kings Thunder game, but there's just nothing out yet because we don't know the status on Domantas Sabonis. So that being said, 2 plays for now. There will most likely be 3 by the end of the day. So let's get it. Real quick, if you guys are new to Underdog Fantasy, in the link down in the description below, I have a link that takes you straight to the App Store where you can download Underdog Fantasy because you're going to want to hop in on the action this year. They have added a whole bunch of new features to Underdog Fantasy this year, starting with the brand new insurance feature, okay? This insurance feature is a new thing that has been super requested for the fans and the customers of Underdog Fantasy. Essentially, all you do is you click insurance right here. And if you can see right there, all you have to do is hit 4 of these picks to win, but the value does drop down. So if you turn off the insurance, you do a $10 bet, you obviously get $200. And if you turn on the insurance feature, it drops down a multiplier down to 10. But if you miss one of these picks, say, Jameis Winston gets hurt or something, he doesn't end up throwing 2 touchdown passes. But everybody else hits like Lamar, Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry, and Justin Jefferson. All these guys hit. You still hit the slip. You just get it for $100. Just goes down a multiplier, which is a huge feature a lot of people have been asking for, so they received it. Also, they have added second half lines now to games. Obviously, it is on. There is nothing up because there's no NFL second half games, but they have added NFL second half. So just like for the Thursday night game, I'll throw up that clip right here. Thursday night, they dropped all the second half lines for that Thursday night game between the Bills and the Rams. They've added a bunch of new features this year. They're trying to improve to get the app better for you guys. Also, when you sign up, if you use code TAKEMYSHOT, you'll get $100 match, up to $100 match and 100% deposit match on your first time deposit. So if you do that, you can deposit $50 to get an extra $50, $20 to get an extra $20. Whole lot of stuff coming with Underdog Fantasy this year. Make sure you sign up with code TAKEMYSHOT. Now let's get to today's bets. All right, coming hot with today's lock of the day. We're going to head over to the San Antonio Los Angeles Clippers game. We're going to take Keldon Johnson under 23.5 points today versus Los Angeles Clippers. They're going to be fully healthy today, all the Los Angeles Clippers. They got Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, and Marcus Morris all expected to start. Reggie Jackson, Ivica Zubac, 100% healthy. Is what the Clippers are going to be today. This is going to be a tough night for Keldon Johnson, whether he's going to be on Paul George, whether he ends up being on Kawhi Leonard, which is what he probably will be on. Even getting inside, trying to drive against Ivica Zubac, the perimeter defense of Marcus Morris and Reggie Jackson. It's going to be a very, very tough night for Keldon Johnson. And historically this season, he has not come close to his 23.5 line on the season. I think he only had 13 points and 14 points in 2 matchups this season versus the Clippers. This game also should probably get out of hand. The 2 games they played this season, one game was a 22-point blowout, and the other one was a little bit closer without Kawhi or without Paul George, one of the 2 of those guys. So it's expect this game to be a blowout with a fully healthy Clipper squad and a not healthy Spurs squad. Keldon Johnson should be a tough night offensively for Keldon Johnson. So let's take Keldon Johnson today as a lock of the day under 23.5 points. All right, second play of the day is going to be coming from the Grizzlies-Lakers game that's going to be on ESPN tonight. Give me Thomas Bryant tonight, under 7.0 rebounds. If a points and rebound line comes out, I'm going to take that instead of just the rebound straight up. Just don't have that one out yet. He's going to be taking on the Memphis Grizzlies tonight, is Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant and this Memphis Grizzlies lineup is going to be a bad matchup for him. He's going to be taking on Jaren Jackson Jr. and Steven Adams, 2 great interior defenders. Jaren Jackson, of course, leads the league in blocks, or is tied for like the league leading blocks. And Steven Adams is just a tremendous rebounder. So it should be a very tough night for Thomas Bryant. And also, if you're looking recently at Thomas Bryant's play, in his last 5 games or so, his production has fell off on a cliff. He's only averaging about 21 minutes per game, only about 6.4 rebounds per game. So his stats have kind of fell way off the cliff because earlier this season when he got implemented in the lineup, he was averaging about 18 and 11, 18 and 12. He was putting up really good stats and really good numbers. when I tried to find the reason why he's kind of lost minutes, it wasn't foul trouble or anything like that. It just looks like they've kind of implemented Wenyen Gabriel into a little bit more of a lineup here. He's getting about 24 minutes a game right now, and they're only getting about 21 minutes per game out of Thomas Bryant. So it looks like they're just kind of splitting those guys, and they're kind of running a little bit of a small ball lineup with kind of having LeBron as the biggest guy on the floor right now. So look for Thomas Bryant. I mean, he's really lost production. Tough defensive matchup for him today with Jaren Jackson and Steven Adams inside. When you're looking at the recent success or lack of success for centers versus this Memphis Grizzlies defense, they held guys like Jared Allen to just 8 rebounds. They held Miles Turner to just 5 rebounds. Isaiah Jackson had like 7 rebounds versus them. It's been a really tough night. Jakob Poeltl is the only guy that had some recent success. He had 12 rebounds in a close game versus the Grizzlies, but a lack of success for starting centers versus this Grizzlies team when it comes to rebounding. So we're going to take Thomas Bryant tonight, under 7.0 rebounds. If they do end up dropping at points and rebounds line, I'll take both Rays there because his points production and his rebounds production have been way down. So I don't think he can get any buckets inside with Jaren Jackson or Steven Adams either. So I'll take points and rebounds when that line does drop. All right, so with that being said, that's going to be our 2 picks today. Is going to be the lock of the day, Keldon Johnson under 23.5 points and Thomas Bryant under his points and rebounds, whatever that ends up coming out at. You could go either way. Really, I think his points is at 12.5 or his rebounds are at 7. I think you can go either way with Thomas Bryant there if they don't end up dropping a points and rebounds line. I think both are going to go under tonight. And I'm most likely looking to play Domantas Sabonis tonight. They just haven't posted his line. He got sick the other day and just didn't play, and then he's still kind of questionable right now. So that Sabonis line versus the Thunder is looking really juicy. So most likely, I will add that by the end of the day, but we got these 2 right now. Again, thank you guys. I really wanted to connect on that slip yesterday because I was getting a lot of hate on Instagram. A lot of people messaging me saying I'm trash, saying I need to just give up because, I need to just take care of my kid or something. I like it. I like to hear all the trash. People think that I'm not giving it the time and not trying hard, but I am. Trust me. I'm giving it my best effort. And so with that being said, guys, I will catch you tomorrow. Peace.